In Nigeria is that we must pay taxes. If we pay the taxes properly, there's no need to borrow. Of course, I'm not suggesting that there isn't a responsibility on the part of government to be more responsible, to be more efficient. We are really focusing on this. We're trying to find ways to cut costs. But fundamentally, we must invest. We don't have the power that we need. We don't have the roads yet. We're work in progress. There's a lot of money to be spent to reposition this economy, and we need to generate much more by way of tax. If we're able to move our tax to GDP from just 6, where it is now, to 10, it will significantly reduce the amount we need to borrow. And that will have a wider effect on the economy. One, it will reduce the demand for short-term borrowings. That will help to bring down interest rates. 2, it will create headroom for the private sector to borrow. They're currently being crowded out. So that's the strategy. Now, somebody asked about state governments borrowing. Let me tell you the work that we do in the DMO and in the Ministry of Finance on state borrowing. Any state government has to come to us and get an approval to borrow. We perform what is called a debt sustainability analysis. And if the repayment is more than 40% of their revenue, we turn it down. So when people talk about how many loans we're approving, they don't know how many loans we reject. Many do not go through. We look at the debt sustainability and say, this state cannot afford to service this loan, and therefore it's not approved.